It's the OKN Junior qualifying Heat 3. Engines fire up. Let's take you through the starting lineup. Toby Gale and Caden Higgins on the front row with Connor Clancy and James Agnostiadis on row 2. Marcus Shilkunis and Luna Flusha go from row 3 from Zain Al-Hobasani and Augustus Toniolo, with Sara Matsui and Nikita Gerasmits on row 5. Arta Didonka and Maria Ciaranadelli on row 6, with Alexander Dahlstrom and Angelina Simmons on row 7. Jeremy Montgomery-Swan and Dinia Islamov on row 8, with Max Murray and Zachariah Dole on row number 9. Raquel Zaref Faradin and Daniel Delakian go from row 10, with Katrina E and Egon Pedrothi on row 11. Corinne Kaur and Ella Hakkanen, hopefully her car can start this race there. She is at 170. She had an absolute nightmare earlier on in this race weekend, setting no time in qualifying. I think a retirement in the first race, and it was nearly a retirement in the second race as well. Breakdown. Hopefully this time, fingers crossed, Wagon is rolling well and she can have another good result in this one. Of course, 9 laps, and it's Connor Clancy who leads the intermediate classifications from Toby Gale. Caden Higgins third in that one from James Ignatiadis. Homasani from Marcus Shilkunis. Luna Flusha is 7th from Gerda Schmitz, who is 8th in the intermediate classifications at this moment in time. Will change though by the end of this race. 1.2 kilometers the circuit here, the Alphasan International Sports Resort. Kart track, a superb venue to go racing. Personally, my first time here, and after a track walk at the beginning of the weekend, absolutely love the circuit. Everything you would want from a track: fast sweeping corners, hairpins, tight twisty sections, banked corners, camber corners, undulations. It is everything a driver could ask for, but it's certainly a challenge for our drivers. Here we go then, out of the final corner. We look good at the front, I don't think we're good at the back. It's going to be a no, it's green flag. We are going racing. It is a green flag, and it's a great start from Caden Higgins then. He takes the lead of the race and holds on to it then as they go through. So James Ignatiadis is up into second place as well. So he's had another brilliant start. Wheel to wheel in the background there as everyone tries to find a way through. Brilliant start as well from Luna Flusha, up into third place. Flusha wanting to capitalise on this good start, and will latch on to the back here of James Ignatiadis, the treble 1, as they go through now in towards turn 9. Great start though from Caden Higgins. Now where did Toby Gale and where did Connor Clancy go? Well, there's Connor Clancy, but I can't see where Toby Gale is in the 167. He has disappeared somewhere into that pack. We'll get an update when he crosses and breaks the timing beat. But right now, all looking nice and calm here. Out of the final corner they go, and it's closing in here at the front. Caden Higgins from James Ignatiadis, Flusha from Toniolo, Clancy there in 5th place from Michael Shakunis, Nikita Gerasmits there in 5th. And, well, where is our man Toby Gale? He's all the way down in P14. It's been a terrible start for Toby Gale. Not what he'll have wanted at all. So that is a big shock there for your pole sitter. Luna Flusha looking to the inside there through turn 8 on James Ignatiadis, not able to get it done. As they stay line astern though, nice breakaway though for our top 3. Well, Luna Flusha using all the track and available and more available to her there out of the exit of turn 9 and into 10. And as she makes her way through this section here again, just latching onto the back here, not allowing them to break away whatsoever. And I suspect we may see a move on this next lap with how close they are. And a look to the inside here. No, not able to get it done. Loses a bit of momentum there. And she goes up in towards turns 1 and 2. Looking to the inside potentially here, a 3. No, thinks against it, stays behind. And will still latch onto the back of Ignatiadis, driver from Australia. So it is Higgins who leads the way, local to the track. As a change here in the background, I think that was Connor Clancy going for the move there, and a change for the lead down the inside. James Ignatiadis getting to the race lead now. So Caden Higgins having to defend now from Luna Flusha. Flusha wanting to go for the move as well, as she again takes the unorthodox racing line there in towards turn at number 10. Trying to open up the corner as much as she can. But again, it's all over that rear bumper. of Caden Higgins, and now looks to the inside of turn 16. That's the first move we've seen there in a while, and she gets it done, and now pushes down and tries to close in to now James Ignatiadis, who's opened up a 3/10 lead. That is very doable to close that. They are still line astern, as there's been some more drama out on circuit. Alexander Dahlstrom has dropped to the back of the grid as well. So he has not had the best race. Clouting the curve there is Marcus Shulkunis, who's up into P4. Has not got Connor Clancy just in front. He's still behind as we continue to watch this battle here. Clancy, who has gone 2 for 2 in the race wins. This race has not gone his way. Again, down through turn 10, in towards 11 and 12. We've seen overtakes here at 12, but not this time. Through the next complex, 13, 14, 15. Very quickly they approach left, right, into the final corner. And again, there you can see Flusha has closed that gap now, will pull into the slipstream and will be right on that rear bumper now of James Ignatiadis as they go through. Not able to get the move done in the early stages of the lap. But certainly, Flusha looking very, very strong here in this third and final qualifying heat. Those tyres, of course, will have been saved over these sessions. These tyres have been used from Q1 yesterday through qualifying heat 1, heat 2. This is their 4th session these tyres will have done. It takes it out of them. We get a brand new set tomorrow, but they're not brand new, they're effectively scrubbed in, because the tyres that they will use tomorrow will be the tyres that they used in qualifying 2 yesterday. Ivan Pedrotti sees an investigation flag. He will not be happy with that. The 117 further down in the order. Real changes in the main field. Zenas Thomas Harley has had a good run in that last lap. He's up to P6 now as well. As Flusha is not able to close that gap up here to James Ignatiadis. And I've got to say, Marcus Shulkunis, with that fastest lap of the race, looks to be like he's closing in. We could have a 5-car battle here going into the halfway point of this race. And again, different racing lines there from our drivers going in towards turn 10. We'll have to be careful with that one. We do not want to make sure they're staying within those limits of the circuit, and everyone just pushing themselves along there. You can see the positions that have been gained here. Dan Malaki's had a fantastic start to his race. 10 positions gained. He's there in P10 after starting in P20. Toby Gale still there. He's back into 11th place now, so he has gained positions, but he's had a terrible start to his race. He's actually back up to P9 now as well, so he's still making places all the way throughout, but certainly this has not been the results he would have wanted in this third race. Now Connor Clancy with the fastest lap of the race is closing just behind. It is becoming a 5-car battle here, but Ignatiadis still looking comfortable, and Flusha now under pressure here from Caden Higgins. Caden Higgins wanting to retaliate here and go for the move. Not able to get it done now, and now he's under pressure from Shulkunis, and there's the move there from Higgins. Higgins goes down the inside, and now Flusha's under pressure from Shulkunis, who tried to follow Higgins through turn 12 there. It wasn't going to work, and now they'll go down the inside though through turn 15 and 16, 17, and that is a beautiful opportunistic move there from Marcus Shulkunis, and Luna Flusha, who was battling for the race lead a few laps ago, now drops down into P4. Connor Clancy just behind as well will want to jump on this bandwagon, but Luna Flusha will, I'm sure, defend that position furiously with only a couple of laps to go in this one. It's calmed down at the front now, as Ignatiadis has got a pretty comfortable lead now, 1.1 seconds now from Caden Higgins. That is going to be a tall order for Higgins to try and close that gap up, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Flusha wide through all these corners here. Been on the track now, and drive behind just staying within those white lines here. Still able to keep up with the pace, so too much faster. Here we go, back over the start-finish line. Big look over the shoulder again as we go on to the last lap for Luna Flusha. Just to see Connor Clancy still there in the background. Again, we've not seen any attempts here. We've seen attempts in towards turn 7. That's coming up. They go through the 5-6 chicane. This is turn 7. And again, there's the overtake to the inside. Conor Clancy on Luna Flusha gets it done. Instantly goes defensive in towards turn number 8 on the final lap. And it looks like Zain El Homassani has closed in as well, just in the background. But it's not going to be enough to try and gain in position. At the front, though, James Enoxiadis, absolutely no pressure from anyone else. This will be his first qualifying heat win of the weekend. He started 4th. He's currently 1st. He gained 3 positions, and that is a superb drive in the final qualifying heat of the day for OKN Junior. James Enoxiadis from Australia takes the win from Caden Higgins. Marcus Chilkunis takes 3rd from Conor Clancy. Luna Flusha finishes in P5 from Zain El Homassani. From Arthur Didonka, who finishes in P7. From Augustus Toniolo and Toby Gale, who came back into 9th place after starting pole. Dan Delakian finishes P10 after gaining 10 positions after starting 20th. A superb drive for Dan Delakian. And still drivers racing on in the background there. That is Karine Kaur, still yet to take the checkered flag. But still a superb race from the entire grid. But for James Enoxiadis, that's his first win of the weekend. Can he turn that into a win in the final later on, as he's bumped himself up into 2nd in the intermediate classifications ahead of Caden Higgins. Now, if anything, that possibly helps Caden Higgins out just a little bit, because now he has the inside row of row number 2. Going into the final later on today. Here's a look then at the provisional classifications at the end of qualifying heat 3 for OKN Junior. It is Enoxiadis from Higgins, Chilkunis from Clancy, Flusha from El Homassani, from Didonka, Toniolo, Gale and Delakian the top 10. It was Maria Charamadeli who finishes in 11th place from Saramatsu. Nikita Gerasimits in 13th place from Angelina Simmons-Torres. Jeremy Montgomery-Swan finishing in P15. 16th place downwards, again, good positions gained. Katrina E gaining 5 places, finishes in P16. Zachary Dole with a good result as well, finishing P17 after retirement in the first race, and still a good result as well in his second race